What's up, y'all? Welcome. I'm Tioni, and today we are doing like a mini um, vlog or prep for the week. Okay, y'all. Today is the planning day. Okay, so I plan my food out, and then I go shopping for my food, and then I prepare my food. So today is the preparing my food, planning my food day. Okay, so I have to figure out 7 dinners, 7 breakfasts, and 7 lunches, and then I have to think about a few snacks for the week. Okay, I don't know exactly what budget I'm going to do, but probably, because I live in New York, so the area I live in is kind of expensive with a lot of stuff. So we're gonna have to like travel out a little bit to get some deals on some stuff. So I already know that I can get the snacks from Costco because I have a Costco's card, and if I do sandwiches or anything, I could get the bread from Wick and the cheese from Wick. And then we could pretty much go from there with stuff, which will be a challenge, but for the most part, we get it done. Okay, so yeah. So okay, y'all. So we need a breakfast. We need a breakfast for the kids. And a breakfast for the adults. Okay, so the kids, I want them to have a well-rounded breakfast. Okay, y'all. So, I think to save some money, I have some pancakes in there. So I have a lot of that. I'm gonna go get some eggs and some sausage. Ooh, ooh. So they got pancakes mixed. I'm gonna get some eggs and some sausage for them. For us, for the adults, we need something quick, easy, something to heat up real quick. So for the week, I think I'm gonna get some English muffins. Oh God. English muffins. And eggs and sausage. Okay. So pancakes we have. Wick gives us a dozen of eggs, but that's not going to be enough for the week for us. So I'm going to go to Costco's and get some eggs and some sausage. Okay, and then the Costco eggs will actually go into the next week, so I wouldn't have to buy that next week, right, y'all? Then we gotta do lunch. Oh, and my daughter, she gets oatmeal. Then we gotta do lunch. I have wick bread, so we get some bread, get some bread. I have with cheese, so they could get some cheese. And then all I have to do is get deli meat, because we have mayo and everything in here already. And then I like to get them an apple, apples for the week, and then a box of chips for the week. Okay, so that's the kids' lunch: an apple, and a box of chips. Okay, for the week, it's 3 kids, so a box of chips. That's what, 14. It would be 4 left after that in the box, unless I get it from Costco's, then it'd be more than that in the box. But for the most part, it'd be 4 left. And get them some apples, so we get some fruit inside of them. I really want them to eat fruit for breakfast too, so I might get them some oranges too. Oranges. Okay. My lunch, I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna eat for lunch yet, but once I figure it out, we'll be back, y'all. So I decided I wanted a chicken wrap. So we need some chicken. I don't know if I want chicken thighs or chicken breast, but we need some chicken. We need some wraps. We need some veggies, because we need some good veggies inside the wrap. And that's pretty much it. Keeping it simple with the lunch. So I will have to prep that though. And then dinner. Now this is where, see, with lunch and breakfast, we can pretty much eat the same things for 7 days, even though I'm not that type of person to eat it for 7 days. But I'm gonna try, okay, for the most part. We're gonna see how it works out. But if not, we're gonna pick out some stuff. So we're gonna stick to the basics at the moment. So we're gonna do some spaghetti, right? We're gonna do some spaghetti. So we need some meat, sauce, noodles, and some veggies, because I sneak some veggies in my spaghetti, and I'll show y'all that, right? Then we need some let me see, we're gonna make some smothered meatballs. Okay, so we need meatballs, because I'm not making them from scratch. I'll do that another time. And rice, which we have in here. Peppers, onions, and mushrooms. And a can of soup. Okay, that's what we use for that. Then we need the next meal, which is going to be next meal can be not really sure yet. Ooh, why I can't think of nothing? See, this is why I go back into my notes, y'all. Cause what? Let's see. Matter of fact, for breakfast, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be biscuits instead of egg with muffins. So, come on, where is? See, I have stuff written down, y'all. So, get some ideas to myself. I don't want to make none of that. Okay. I guess we could do some chicken Alfredo. Haven't had that in a minute. And, you know, noodles. Sauce. And chicken. Simple to the point. And probably some broccoli or something like that. We always have to add a vegetable in there. Okay, y'all. Okay, so we down to 3. We gotta get number 4. Number 4. Okay, we can do a beef stew. And we need rice, which we have. Steak. Potatoes. And veggies. Okay, now we're gonna be making, we gotta get a couple of more, something simple. We got a hamburger helper. And we need noodles, cheese, which we have, ground beef, and sauce. I make it from scratch, y'all. I don't know if y'all gonna like it, but I make that from scratch. So we have 5 meals here. Now we need to go to the 7th, y'all. To the 7th meal. That's the 6th meal, I mean. The 6th meal, y'all. Alright, so let's see. We could do some turkey wings. Need the turkey wings. We got rice and veggies. We keeping it simple, y'all. We're gonna try new recipes later, but right now we keeping it simple. Then we need what's the last meal, y'all, of the week? Let me see. Oh, we could do a meatloaf. Meatloaf. Meatloaf with mash and green beans. Okay, so breakfast. Okay, so now we gotta actually write out the list of what we need from the store, and then we have to actually go pick it up, y'all, right? So we need what we don't have in here. Okay, so the grocery list, right? Because I don't know if y'all are like me, but you go into the store, you look at stuff you don't need, and you try to pick it up, okay? And I need to also get my protein shakes. Protein. Okay? So we're going to get some eggs. We're going to get some sausage. Okay? We're going to get some oranges. We're going to get some protein. Right, y'all? We're going to get some bread. And they put wick right next to it so we don't forget. We can get that off of Wick too. And then and get some cheese. And that's off of Wick too, y'all. Then we get some deli meat. Then we get some apples, because we don't have that in here. And then a box of chips. And then we need some chicken. Let's see, chicken thighs. And then we get some, I might end up, I don't know, but then we get wraps. And then we get veggies, which I could get off a Wick too. And then okay, so that is pretty much, so this is, we have to get our protein from Walmart. We have to make that a delivery. The wraps. Okay, so spaghetti. Can y'all see it? Y'all can see it? Okay, so this is what we have so far. And this is the grocery list. We need 1, 2, 2 boxes of spaghetti. 2 boxes of spaghetti. Okay, then we need 1, 2, 3, 2 jars of tomato sauce. Then we need, God, my back hurts. This is tedious. We need 4 packs of chicken thighs, because we need chicken for chicken wrap. We need it for chicken Alfredo. We need 1 ground beef, steak, let me see, potatoes, onions, peppers, mushroom, can of soup. Okay. Cheese. We got cheese in here. We got ground beef. We need ground beef. We need sauce. We need regular elbow noodles. Okay. We need broccoli. Smothered meatball, rice, chicken Alfredo, noodles, sauce, stewed beef. We need carrots, potatoes, really.
When she got up, her bed was so thin.
We need turkey wings, mixed vegetables, and okay, so we're gonna look on here. Let's see if we got everything. We got eggs, sausage, oranges, protein for Walmart, bread, cheese, deli meat, apples, box of chips, chicken thighs, 4 packs, wraps, veggies, 2 boxes of spaghetti, 2 jars of tomato sauce, 2 things of ground beef, steak, elbow noodles, 2 bags of potatoes, onions, peppers, mushrooms, a can of soup, broccoli, carrots, turkey wings, and mixed veggies. Okay, let's see if we're missing anything, guys. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see if we're missing anything. Yeah, I don't think we're missing anything, guys. So that works. This is the process of me creating my list. And return for part 2, where we will be buying it from the store or ordering it per se from the place that we need to order it from. Okay? Peace out, y'all.